What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Uma Global video. Here we are gonna train Vodka. Don't really have any other characters, or at least 3-star characters to train, so here we are, gonna train Vodka. Plus, that will help with building up my PvP team, if anything. Or was it called? Team Trials, whatever called. For the setup, going 3-speed. I've actually been running 3-speed more recently when I do train in Global. And borrowing a Super Creek along with my Fine Motion and the Aoi friend card. Pretty much a setup, and I am on the Steam version of the game. Fixed the error I was having, and all works well. All works well. So I'll be playing Global on the PC version, I guess, or Steam version, and I'm probably just gonna crop out the right side of the screen. It's, to me, pointless for me to see. So it is what it is. Have to deal with it. But with that being said, let's just start going over the comments that was in the last video. And the first comments are gonna be from Rick. I don't want to keep doing wise training, but a lot of my bonds or support cards are going there, so I'm gonna keep doing it. We move on, sure. So the first comments are gonna be from Rick, and the first one says, "I didn't do good these pulls. Time to save again." Fair enough. Same with myself. But I'm just happy I got the card with a copy. That's fine with me. Nova responded saying, "I was there and I saw it. A lot of people got the same result." What did you end up getting, Rick? Like myself, one copy. Kind of curious, since yeah. Next comment says, "Some Umas that I want to pull here that I don't have in JP are Swimsuit Marzensky, Christmas Aguri, Lark, Gold Ship, and Gentle Donna." There are some that I do want that I didn't get from JP, but who knows if I'll randomly get them in JP. But regardless, I already kind of have an idea of the Umas I do want to pull, whether I have pulled for them or not. But for the most part, just gonna pull who I want to pull for. Doesn't matter if I've gotten them before or didn't. At least that's the conclusion I came with. Nova says, "I guess I'll try to get the fake Sister Cheval. She ain't fake. If she's at least half, which she is. She's still a real sister." And I think that's it from Rick. So thank you, Rick, for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. Next comment is gonna be from, I guess, Kitty. "I got 2 copies and I hope I can get a 3rd by the end of the event at 200. Good luck on that. Good luck on that. I'm gonna start the race. But I think that's it from Kitty. So thank you for the comment, Kitty. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Next comments are gonna be from Nova, but let me just do the race and continue with the training first. Mini Lavender. And the first comment from Nova says, "Did you just say pace chaser? My brain can't understand what that even means." Well, trust me. I still want to read leader, but I see pace chaser every time I play global, so I'm still gonna say whatever I feel it's right, and to me it's gonna be leader. Can do that, but this would be fine. I'm here to spread the propaganda from JP. Say for Almanized Speed, the new Kita that will be usable for the next decade. I don't know. I've been using Kita the whole time in JP, so spent the night reading through all the salty comments about their Kita pulls. I'm just smirking like a little gremlin. Their tears bring me joy, but what's more diabolical is that I'm looking at the blue ticket shop in JP, and yeah, imagine if Global has this. Yeah, probably like in 2 years. Or a year if they really want to give it to Global early. Next comment says, call him Jeff. Who the guy that slapped the keyboard? If he says he wants to be called Jeff, sure. If he says he wants to be called Jeff, then I'll gladly do it. I'm pretty sure that guy's English level isn't so bad as to not know the difference between racist and racer. I think maybe Eugen tried to type racist and then he probably misspelled it, and his phone tablet assumed he wanted racer. I don't know. What I do know is I don't think he's in the circle anymore. Or I guess the club. Unless he re-rolled, I'm not sure. Unless he re-rolled his account. I don't know what happened to him. I'm probably not going to pull on Kita nor this Uma banner. I'm just going to save and save and save until Vivlos or Global EOS. Whichever comes first. Good point? I don't know. I think Uma will last a little bit. I don't know how long, but let's just hope for the best. Either way, we still got JP, so you know, either way, we still got JP. Yeah, also saw some tweets where they were saying that Uma is a scam and stuff. Man, popularity breeds contempt that rivals a tidal wave. I think people follow clout and trends so much these days that they are so disillusioned with reality. It's very simple. You just keep playing Uma and reach our point in JP with no issues. Yeah. They like to follow whatever people say to save up for or whatever like that. This is just gotchas in general. Thing doesn't go well for them on the banner, and suddenly it's a scam. If the only reason why I can think they would think it's a scam is they really are disillusioned with reality, or they haven't played a single gacha game in their life. That's the only two reasons I can think of. Or they're just one of those people. Things doesn't go well and they just completely get mad and can find any excuse to blame anything, even though it's clearly obvious that it's not guaranteed that you'll get what you want in gacha games. So instead, they get mad, throw a tantrum, start yelling through reviews or social media, thinking that it'll make a difference. At the end of the day, all they did was get mad that they weren't able to get something that they, I guess, planned for. and now is completely mad at their account because they think their account is total crap. At least that's what I think. What they think. There's no other reason why they would just quit right after pulls. Unless they were mad about it. Saying, screw this crap, I don't want to play the game anymore because I don't have this. Well, it looks like y'all never intended to play the game on the long term if you don't even want to play through and have fun with the game. All that is just riding the bandwagon. Saw that the game's trending, wanted to try it out, did your research. Saw that all these people are saying, save for keto, whatever. Save for this, Uma, save for that. And when it comes around, after all that saving, after all that meticulous planning, because y'all have the information, things don't go well on your pulls, and you just throw in the towel. And now all you're really mad about is that you wasted your time because things didn't go well. Well, it wouldn't be considered a waste if you just continue playing. It's only a waste if you give up and get mad at it and start calling it a waste of time. You spent money, well, and then you get mad. Well, can't be the game's fault if you're the one who keeps using your own money to pull for more, to buy for more pulls. All I can say is that you can only be mad with yourself, especially if you spent money and you decided to quit. Can't really call it a scam. Could only be a scam if, like I said, it's all in your head. I play too many gacha games too. Too many gacha games to even think of it as a scam. Clear as day. You put it's the biggest comparison would be the casino. You know you're putting your money in there to try and win more money. In this case, you're putting your money in order to try and get whatever character or weapon, support, whatever game you're playing, whatever you're pulling for. Just trying to get that. It's the same thing. But then again, there are probably kids playing these games who are also getting mad at that same reason. Well, they know what a casino is, and there you go. I mean, I went through what, like half of JP Uma, pretty much just coasting through with event cards and whatever cards I pulled along the way. Still had fun with the game. Had no plans because we didn't have the information. Yeah. Maybe the problem is the information. Makes people plan, and if it doesn't go well, just feels like, what's the point? Maybe the issue is the information that they have ahead of time. I could be wrong. But that's just what I think. That is just what I think. That being said, that is pretty much it from Nova. Thank you, Nova, for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. Next comments are going to be from Tanoki. People getting bummed out over 0 LB copies? Delusional. Yup. Generally, people who only see one way It's generally people who only see one way forward, who latch onto something, then hug it until they perish. Like I said, starting completely new and global is all about knowing what to look for, and generally I think I'm in good company when I'm having fun just discussing absurd hypotheticals with someone who is also grounded in practicality. Sec. Laughing at the ridiculousness of accidentally pulling MLB Kita in 20 to 50 pulls and not having many SRs, but also able to give sound original suggestions on the fly with even within these outlier scenarios. Delusional is correct. Either they get bummed out or they're in the or they've been currently in the process of re-rolling until the banner ends, and that's pretty much their time limit, maybe. What will it be? Never know. Well, yeah, neither will I ever be tempted to spend in a gacha. Idea here is acknowledging that there is a psychology built into the game, which lulls a significant portion of the average person to fund the game. Even amongst people who have not spent in Uma, many draw fairly soft lines, be it playing a few months to second place. Ensure that they like the game, that's fine. Making exceptions for certain occasions, characters, or also tempted but have resisted so far. I draw probably one of the hardest lines in that I see the propensity to wail as an inverse difficulty slider, so any expenditure is pointless and antithetical, that whatever, to my playstyle. But regardless, Uma's a gacha game tailor-made to hoover up money. And probably there's people there who don't understand that. But those are for the people who swipe and complain. And when I said people capitalizing on information, I don't mean the people who can watch the same clickbait video by a dozen different creators. Input equals output, boring. The where Kita people are the same. Let's see, run in Arimakinen. Well, that's most likely a loss. Well, I should have rested and not do this, but oh well, I didn't rest. Which I probably should now. I talk about the people ignoring the how to build X horse guides and learning about counterbalancing the micro decisions in their training with their specific builds. Those trying to break support card build rules. Hold on. I wanna. What do I want to grab? Six straight. Four. Then start the race and that and that. Okay, where was I? Those trying to break support card builders to fit their own particular circumstances, or those with more money than sense, and Kita good, Fine Motion good, Super Creek good. Despite being half-truths, they can fully capitalize on, but those are kind of only in this category. I don't know how to respond to that, so I'm just gonna let it go. But thank you, Tanoki, for the comments. Appreciate it as always. Next comments are gonna be from Rashawn. My Kita luck wasn't the greatest, but my pulls got me max good SR speed card, so I'd say it was a win. I like that. I like that perspective. Just broke on gold, so I don't know when I'll be able to max out the cards. It'll happen. It'll happen. I'm kind of having the same issue with leveling Umas because I'm lacking on the gold or monies. I'm just throwing whatever I have on her banner and then I'll just pull my faves. Fair enough. And I agree with the enjoying the game mindset. I just do what I want in most games. Only thing I hope for is pulling my favorite units like Manhattan Cafe when their ban card comes around. Hey, there we go. In most games. Curious, what other games do you play then? With that being said, thank you, Rashawn, for the comments. Appreciate it as always. And the last comment is going to be from Eugen, Mr. Caveman himself, because he's speaking like one and I don't know why. And it says, me pull 30 carats, me got 1 LB Kita, 1 LB Dio. Huh. Me get Kita as price, 2 LB. Me shrugs, me clueless. Me look bourbon, me happy. Me watch Ushuvid, me nods. And me sleepy, me KO'd. Me balance, me enjoy, and cry for game. Me look turbo, and me happy. Me see turbo lose CM. Me still happy. Me see turbo winning. Me super happy, me. And then that's pretty much it. I don't know why you mentioned turbo losing to CM because JP is still not in this. There's still a few more days before that, so weird. I would like for you to speak more normally, though. Please. Don't know what triggered this, but please. Other than that, thank you. Eugen, Rashawn, Tenoki, Nova, and Rick and Kitty for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. I believe that's all the comments. I shall refresh to be sure. Yes, that is all the comments. So with that, we're just gonna power through the rest of this. Since we are basically almost done with the first half of the third year. I will say I haven't finished a vodka run completely. So this might be nice. This might be nice. I've been more consistently, well, yeah. I haven't really not completed a run. So I think that's thanks to the fact that I got better cards now. Maybe. That's all. That's where I'm thinking it is. So I think I'm good. Tutorial mile. Let's just do the last of this. Get it out of the way. Then just race. Leaves us with what, 2 turns maybe? Before the summer training. I do have to train Haru, but I don't know how I feel about it. I never liked training Haru. But I want to at least get one run out of her just so I can shove her into the dirt team. And then there's Alcondor Pasa. I do want to train her as well for the same reason, because I don't really have any other Umas besides Cap and Haru. So if I want to fill all 3 of them, well, it's my 3. Yasuda Kinen. And then 1 more turn. Complete all Rally Day 4 missions. I guess there were missions I didn't do yet. I guess. I'll just do wise to keep my energy up. And then go into summer training. And I guess... There we go, speed. I would like more speed training. That's fine too. I will rest unless It's a wise training. Ooh, 27. Should I do it? Should I do it? I'm gonna try it. Why? Why not? Okay. You and your motorcycle. You and your motorcycle. Vodka, completely glued to the motorcycle of her dreams, ends up neglecting her training. Can we not? Moderately decreased performance over non-standard distances. Hmm? Weird to me, but whatever. We're almost to the URA finals, so hopefully we'll be fine. Although, I do want to raise her motivation or mood. I probably should just do it. Yeah, let's just go out on our date, I guess. That's fine. Okay. Just gotta make sure I watch the date. One more than I rest. Because I don't want to not have enough energy for the URA finals training. Good enough. URA finals. Although I could probably do a couple runs for Teo, Cap, Suzuka, since I finally found a level 50 Super Creek. Can make some changes there. I wouldn't mind doing that after. All right, second to last race. Boom. Should be fine. Shouldn't be any problems now compared to the beginning. I will say this is cards wise compared to my JP account starting. This is way better, but doesn't change what I think. It doesn't change what I think. Should just win, please. Thank you. Well, we completed a vodka run. Who have we done so far? Teo, Suzuka, Cap, Tachyon. Oh, I already trained Vodka. I didn't even know. Well, I guess I'm gonna run her again because this time we finished it. Well, my bad, guys. My characters are a little limited, but I kind of don't want to work on the others because I do want to raise their levels up a bit. So maybe next time we'll do... What's her face? El Paso. I should have enough gold by then. I should. The gaps are runners ahead on the finish. Yes, should be fine. And let's see, 124, 24. But I think it should be fine. Yay. A rank. I've been getting A rank, so it's fine. Although I have an S in leader. I probably should have removed this, but I didn't. We'll ended off with 879 speed, 673 stamina, 646 power, 345 guts, and 768 wise. With an S in chaser, apparently. Or, not chaser, leader. Or pace chaser, I guess. But that is my best training for vodka, so I'll take that as a win. I'll take that as a win. But I do apologize. I did a run for her again, but fine. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below of how you guys are doing global, who you guys are training, and all that. Whatever you guys want to talk about, as long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it. And I don't know if the circle is full or not, so I'm gonna wait on. The last time I checked, it was, so yeah. But if there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. All Discord servers also. Links should be in the description down below as well. And with that being said, next video probably most likely will train El Condor Pasa. So with that being said, guys, thank you once again. As always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
どうせ君だよ。